One more time.
Cedric Wilson's block on the crack toss. Would you?
Oh yeah, it was a real good block. I mean, Sad does a great job blocking and running routes, so he's going to be a huge part of our offense this year. But that was a great block he did on Sunday.
We asked you about this before, but now we've had weeks more in it. What's sort of your favorite thing about the position this offense puts you in?
It's a lot of great things to be excited about, but just being able to get into space, being able to get into the holes of the defense, I feel like that's a huge advantage for us this year, and one of my favorite parts of this offense that's allowed me to take that next step.
Are there examples of how they've looked at you and they've done things that you think suit you as opposed to you fitting into the offense they came with?
I mean, they kind of put me into different positions to be able to succeed, moving me from the slot to the outside, running a lot of different combinations, a lot of different routes, putting me on the first read or the first read on the backside. It's just a lot of different things that this offense can do, so I'm excited to be able to play my role.
I don't know if I'm going to ask this right away, but do you anticipate getting the ball maybe on some easier routes? It seemed like last year, the year before, a lot of
down the field. Yeah, it's a lot of easy routes, especially the first two preseason games. They've been trying to get me the ball early, so I'm definitely excited. A lot of choice routes, a lot of 5 yard. You can get up the field, do your thing with it. But like I said, it's going to be a lot more easier to be able to be involved in the game instead of waiting or 1 quarter or 2 quarters to be able to touch the ball. So I'm excited about this offense.
Where do you feel like the time was at, kind of with you and Barrick and going into this consistent?
We getting better, man. We getting better. Last year, and we don't want to deal with what we did last year. So it's a lot more better to where we was last year at this time. So it's a lot of different things we got to improve on. A lot of timing routes that a lot of out routes we got to improve on. But we working on that as days goes on.
Chris, with all the injuries the offense is dealing with, do you feel like you have a good sense of where y'all are right now, or?
We got a lot of key players injured. Jawan, AK, she been out. A lot of our, people that's going to be involved in the regular season, we got to get more reps with them. So they've been in and out of the lineup. A lot of players in and out, like I said. So we just getting a feel for what we got in there right now, and when the season comes, we're gonna be a lot better.
Obviously, Juwan hasn't done any team stuff yet, but when you do get him back in the lineup, what do you think he adds to this offense? Can he help even you out?
Yeah, Juwan's a really good player. I feel like he's underrated at times, but he just brings a spark. Brings a receiving threat. He could block too, so you can't really guard him with a linebacker or any of that. So, like I said, he's a spark to this offense. He's going to be a huge player in this offense going forward, and I can't wait to see how this offense uses him.
Chris, we've talked a lot about how run blocking is important to be on the field as a receiver in this offense. How about how they've been teaching you to make your route stems look the same on a run play and a pass play, and if they say they want the plays to look identical for 3 or 4 seconds? I mean, is that something that's sort of new to you, or that's always?
Yeah, I feel like that's a key to this offense, just making everything look the same. I mean, it's the running game has to be really good for this offense to be at the best. So just making everything look the same, like you said, and especially in the passing plays, so the linebackers come down, especially in play action, so you get the yards out the catch. But like you said, just trying to make everything look the same. So that's how we get our offense going.
How has that been? Is that something that takes a while to learn and get good at?
Not really. It's just kind of learning the offense. We learned in the spring, had a more of a hold for it in earlier in the camp. So just repetition, man. Just getting more reps and building that over time. I feel like we got a lot better at that.
And have you seen, speaking of easy catches or catches in space, have you seen on those plays where you run the first 3 steps of a route, just like a run play, more open?
Yeah, even with us, if it's not the ones, you see it with the 2s and the 3s connecting. But like I said, it's just going to come with time. More and more time, it's going to be more and more space. everything's gonna be more open. So.
I mean, you talked about wanting the blocking, now you're doing it in the games. How's that been for you?
Oh yeah, it feel good, man.
One-on-one,
You know, I'm not used to blocking. I'm used to catching the ball, running the ball, scoring touchdowns. But I mean, that ain't really been working for us as far as the winning column or the past 2 years. So just trying to add more to what I can do, and just trying to stay on the field every play, being play action, being in the run plays, not having to come out in the run plays. That's just something that I added to my game, and I wanted to add it to my game after last year. So just being in the weight room, being strong, trying to hold my blocks. That's just something that I want to do this year.
Feel like you've been able to move some guys?
Trying, shit. I mean, I be trying to block linebackers, but people my size, like the corners and safeties, yeah, I'm trying to move them. But with the linebacker, I'm just trying to hold on to the block.
Thank you.
Appreciate y'all now.